I think there was a lot of good. I think there's some obviously areas that we need to clean up. Didn't love the first half against Toronto, but again, we kind of did enough to stay in the game. I thought our defense was really good. Offense was, a little stagnant at times, but again, we found our legs, and I think what I liked about it in both games is we never really got ahead of things. We played where, kind of where we were in the game, and again, I thought Thomas Kajzek was tremendous in the game on Friday against Vegas, and then Frankie was really good on Saturday against Toronto, and so all in all, I think it was pretty good. We're moving in the right direction. We got some things to do. I think special teams, we obviously spent some time today working on that because we didn't love what we saw, and again, we just got to continue to get better here.
We talked at the opening of training camp. It's the biggest training camp that the Rush have ever had. To get down to the 25-man roster so far, just what was the process like for yourself, Derek Keenan, and being able to roll with the group that you have now?
Yeah, first it wasn't easy. I think there's, every guy deserved to be there. We told them that. But the group we have left over here, it was nice to kind of get to work with a smaller group and kind of get more systems in. And again, I think every guy, who's still here deserves to be here. I like that they can all play. I think, we still have some tough decisions here in terms of who lands where. But all in all, again, we're moving in the right direction. We've asked that we get better each practice, each session we've been together, and so far it feels like we're doing that.
Since day one of training camp, as a group, what's been the biggest area of progression that you've seen to this point?
I think for me, it's just the willingness to learn and the coachability for our group. I think there's very few situations where we've made the same mistake twice, and so that I think is really uplifting. Also, again, I think the young guys we've brought in have brought a ton of energy, but also a ton of knowledge and a ton of wanting to learn. And so, again, our leaders are our leaders. They lead by example, and we can't thank those guys enough. But again, all in all, it's just that willingness to learn.
It's like have two messengers on the roster this season, and Evan coming into the fold, we've seen out of him and being able to pair with Mike up there.
Yeah, I think Evan does a lot of different things on the floor. He's a very versatile player. He began his career as an offensive guy, so he's confident with the ball in his stick. He's good on-ball pressure guy. Obviously, he's got to learn our system, and I think he can improve in playing some of the off-ball stuff. But again, his trajectory has been really good in camp. And then I've been really impressed with Mike Messenger. I think having Jake Naso take some draws this weekend, we saw it allowed him to kind of free him up to maybe play a little bit more his style, where he doesn't have to be so exhausted taking all those draws. And so again, we'll still use him, I'm sure, from time to time in there. But again, all in all, both messengers have been very good.
From a defensive perspective, what's it like having Matt Hossack back into the fold? Just the steadying presence he provides, and obviously the leadership goes without saying.
Yeah, he was very good when he left us, and having to watch him grow on another team was tough, but to get him back is unbelievable. And so, again, he's a true professional on and off the floor. And just his ability, he's smart. Again, for me, it's his IQ. You never have to question his effort or his attitude. He's always, moving in the right direction for the group. And we're lucky to have him. We were happy he was there, and that's the guy we wanted, and that's the guy we got.